I gotta get...
I was going to
I
say,
need my close-up, Mr.
are we
DeVille.
having a vanity moment? I'm kidding. Today we are talking about how to make pumpkin cookies and lip balm. Now that is a combination, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, Tammy's on already.
Pumpkin cookies and lip balm. Hello, Tammy. Thank you for sending those molds to me. My cousin so wonderfully sent me some Star Wars soap molds.
She did?
So, is this the right one? Dun, 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 dun. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
whatever.
wait. That's Superman. No, that's David's. Okay, never mind. What's Star Wars?
You don't know?
No.
We'll let you think about it.
Oh, thanks. I'm never going to remember that.
Also,
Okay, hello.
Ellen and Cheryl and Darlene and Shirlene and Sue and
Cheryl.
Kimberly and Janice and Heather and Shauna and Des and Patricia.
Hello, we're your extended family for Des. That's funny.
What was it? Thank you.
So if the end ever comes, we'll have lots of places to go to camp out with people.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we on YouTube?
You should
Okay, we are making pumpkin cookies and lip balm today. What a combination. I know, crazy,
The pumpkin
crazy.
burns your lips, then you can lip balm them.
Okay, sure, that'll work. Okay, so to get started, we are talking here in page, Dining on a Dime Cookbook, page 280. Mike will put a link up there for where you can buy Dining on a Dime Cookbook. And I will tell you, I spent 4 hours shipping books and answering emails today, and I still didn't get done. There are some soap orders that I have not gotten to, but all the books are shipped. So,
Thank you.
So thank you everyone who has ordered books. We really appreciate it. But the pumpkin cookies, if you want to follow along, on page 280. So, just to get started so I can show you, I don't know if you remember a couple of episodes, I made roasted pumpkin. If Michael put the link up there for roasted pumpkin.
I just put the link in for the cookbook.
And I froze
Roasted pumpkin.
the pumpkin like this, okay? So then I took it out, defrosted it, took it out. Now I just wanted you guys to see how this works. See how watery this is? That's why you drain pumpkin. So Dave, can you pan down here?
It's down.
Well, whatever. Tilt down, whatever. Just make the camera go down. Just kidding. Okay, and then I take a spoon, which I forgot to get. Oh, and could you put the recipe for what we're doing today? This is on our website at livingonadime.com also. And I take a spoon and I just smash out some of the liquid. Just like that. Can you see how I'm doing that?
The pumpkin cookies, right?
Yes, pumpkin cookies. Oops, and we have a problem.
Already?
I know, we just got started.
Your mom says she's so proud because you rinsed out the bowl.
Thank you, Mother. I normally do. Okay,
Jolene was
so
asking
then...
if we have a military discount. Nobody's asked us that
Well,
before.
nobody's ever asked us that before. Sure, email me and I'll give you a military discount. Why not? Send them the contact page. All right. So, you can see how much liquid is in there. Can you show that, Dave?
Yeah, it looks like all my butter after I butter my popcorn.
It looks like all the butter after you butter your popcorn. So, you want this to drain most of the liquid out. Otherwise, it'll be too liquidy. So, I'm just going to set that to the side for a moment because I'm going to show you something. So, in our bowl, we're going to cream shortening, sugar, and pumpkin. Now, most of you probably don't know that there is a secret to measuring shortening. Now, normally this works better in a 2 or a 4 cup measure, but I can't find mine. So, I don't even know if I have one actually. I may have broken. So here's the trick. So if you had a 1 cup measure, I only have a half, but I need a half a cup. So what you would do is if you had 1 cup, wait a minute, we need a half a cup of shortening. So like I have a half a cup here, I'm going to put my shortening in, bloop, until I get to 1/4 cup. So I'm doing this backwards, so it's a little bit, 3/4 cup, I mean. I said that wrong, 3/4 cup. Okay, so can you see how my water level went up to 3/4 cup? So now I know I have a half a cup, or I mean 1/4 cup of shortening. Now because I'm doing this in a smaller measuring cup, I'm gonna do it twice because I need a half a cup. But if I was in my 2 cup measure, I would just put a cup of water in and then let the water level go up to 1.5 to measure my shortening. I hope that made sense. I don't feel like it made sense at all, but I hope that made sense. What's happening? Something is happening.
I just forgot something.
Oh.
I'm slower on the computer without a mouse. These newfangled contraptions. You
Why
kids get
do
off
I
my
feel-
land.
Where did all the trash bags go? I have trash bags.
No one's gonna get that.
Okay.
Willis says, hi, I've been looking forward to this show since you announced it.
Yay! Okay, so now I'm back up to 3/4 again. So I did 2 1/4. Now, like I said, normally if I had my 2 cup measure, which I'm going to go by this week because that's really annoying, I would just put 1 cup and then make it straight up to half. Okay, so that's how you measure your shortening. Then I have 1 cup of sugar right here. And then I'm going to do 1 cup of pumpkin. So here's the problem. I don't know if I have a 1 cup in here. I forgot to measure it when I put it in. Let's see. Everybody keep your fingers crossed. Okay, I want everybody to give me a thumbs up if I actually get 1 cup, because it's going to be crazy if I actually do. Oh my goodness. Your wife is good.
I know.
I am good. I am good. I cannot believe I actually got a cup out of that.
There's 1 thumbs up.
Yay! Thank you, everybody. Okay. So then,
Lots of thumbs ups and
yay!
wows and smiles.
Thank you, guys. I can't believe I guesstimated that right. All right. So now I'm going to cream my shortening, sugar, and pumpkin. Now to cream, why they tell you to cream is because sugar, if you don't cream it, you'll have little granular particles. This way, if you cream it, it helps break it down and make it a little fluffier with the shortening or butter or whatever you're using.
I can get high.
Hi, Heidi!
Lots of thumbs up in my favorite department.
Yay!
So Angela says, "You are woman, hear you roar" for your estimating capacity.
Roar. Okay, so I forgot to turn on the oven. That usually is helpful if you turn on the oven.
It'd probably cook a little faster that way.
350. Okay, so there's my creamed butter, my cream shortening, pumpkin, and sugar.
Jolene was asking, was a glass measuring cup used for wet stuff? I thought you measured in shortening in dry measuring cups.
Well, see, you can measure shortening in dry measuring cups, but see, this way, it's really super easy. You don't have to keep packing and packing. All you have to do is put your shortening in. Usually I have a bigger cup, but you just put your shortening in until the water rises, and you don't have to pack and pack and pack, so it seems to work pretty well. Okay.
And Zippity says, very clever way to measure shortening. Never thought of that.
Yeah, it works really good. My
Wow.
mother taught me that one.
Oh no.
Wow, Elle from Iceland is joining us.
Wow, Iceland.
Wow. Welcome.
Man, welcome.
Christy says I made your cinnamon rolls from your cookbook today. Yummy.
Oh, aren't those the best ever? That's Mom's recipe. They are the best ever. Okay, I'm adding my vanilla. And if you're just joining us, we're on page 280 in Dining on a Dime, making pumpkin cookies.
And I'll repaste the links in too.
Okay, so I added my vanilla, and now I've mixed them already in here, cinnamon and soda, and brown sugar. Now I mix, maybe this is just my paranoia, but I mix my soda and my spices before I add my flour because I don't want any clumps getting in there. So if I just dump all the rest in, sometimes a clump or two might get in there. So I just give mine a quick whiz. That way I just know that it's already mixed up and just, I don't know, maybe it's just my paranoia, but that's just the way I do it. Okay. So then I add my flour. Boop. Did you see that puppy go?
Yep.
Alrighty.
There was some discussion on YouTube about the shortening need to be pushed down in the water to get the
Yes,
measurement.
it does. So, yes, shortening does need to push down in the water to make sure you get the right measurement. Alrighty. So now I'm going to scrape the sides.
Cherry has a cute little thumbs up dog.
Oh, that's cute, Cherry.
Oh, did you do the thing where you have like all the emojis or it like forms?
Okay, so now I got my batter and I'm going to put in my raisins. And yes, this time I'm going to remember that I actually have raisins in here. And not think that there's spices clumped up or something.
Oh,
Do you need help lifting?
Sarah says it's all cold and gloomy here in Utah. Pumpkin cookies would be perfect today.
Oh, they would.
It's only slightly clearer here than yesterday, Sarah.
It's overcast, but it's kind of warm. Mom said it's supposed to be 93 in Wichita. The middle of October? That's just wrong.
Oh, and Turid's back from Norway.
Hello. In Norway, you should be sleeping.
We sure appreciate all
Yeah,
the people in Europe
man.
and who join us so late in the evening.
It's the morning there.
Well, late in the morning or super early in the
That's
late in the evening.
really late. Okay, so then that's all it is. I mean, it literally takes less than 5 minutes to mix this up.
Robin says I came in late. Did Tara do her soap cutting video today?
Robin, I did not. I'm going to talk about my soaps in just a minute while the cookies are baking because I did not get a chance to do the soap video today. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it after this or not. I have to get it made after this for sure. But whether or not I'm going to go live doing it, I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I was live 2 hours yesterday and that pretty much killed me.
Jolene asks, where do we get the cute bowls? Let me go ahead and... We actually have a link for that, Jolene, because a lot of people ask us, so I'm gonna share that here on
Now,
Facebook.
I use an ice cream scoop. You don't have to, you can just use a spoon. But I like the way it makes them uniform. So then take some milk and just pat the tops with a little bit of milk. And I kind of flatten them down just a little bit. So I came up with the idea for the perfect house for us today, and I can't get it out of my mind. That's not a good thing.
Mr. Blanding spilled this one.
Dave, Robin said she hopes you're feeling better, and don't eat any more sausage today.
Oh, I won't.
He's not feeling any better today, actually. He went from bad to worse today.
I ate 3 cheeseburger rolls
yesterday,
and I was like, whoops.
He ate when he shouldn't have been eating and kind of made him worse. Okay, so then we're going to cook him in the microwave. Speaking of which, we got to get our microwave fixed this weekend on top of
I
everything.
just talked to one of my friends about replacing it today.
That's called
I need to move that up on the to-do list. Okay, put them in the oven for how long? 8 minutes. But I'm in Colorado, so I cook them slightly longer because we're at high altitude. So I am going to cook them for 10 minutes. So,
Couple things. Susan said I missed the recipe at the beginning. Will you post it later? Susan, I just posted it. And Carrie says, I watch your show every day, and today I finally decided I need that cookbook, but I'm having issues. What kind of issues are you having, Carrie? We can try to work that out for you.
and
Go
if you
ahead.
guys are from Canada and you want to order Dining on a Dime or any of the other books, or any other country for that matter, send me an email. Michael put the contact in there. Yes. And I like that picture. And we got 3 books successfully sent to Denmark, England, and Canada this week. Last week. They arrived this week. So give me a email and I will check on shipping for you for sure if you're in a strange country. Not a strange country. That's not what I mean.
A different country.
If you're in a strange postal code so that it's not like a standard like England or Canada or I don't know, if you're in Zimbabwe or whatever, give me the address so I can look it up to see how much it is. Because Canada, the UK, and most of Europe is $21 shipping for Dining on a Dime. So Robin, and everyone else who missed my soap cutting video because I didn't do it today. So here's my my hot process cupcakes.
Cherry.
This is a cherry pie. This is a mini cherry pie. This is Christmas cheer.
Ooh, yum. You
Doesn't
smell
that
good?
smell good? So,
Mm-hmm.
this smells like sitting by the fireplace with the Christmas tree with a flannel blanket. Can you envision that?
Yeah, actually I can.
That's
But-
what it smells like to me.
But where's the one that you had sitting out last night?
This
Oh, it's
one
over
right
on the
here. So, this is Mike's favorite.
This smells like the Spice Drops candies.
This
It
is
does.
orange and clove. And this smells good.
It also looks good.
I made a batch of this in the spring and I just sold out of it right away. It just went crazy. This smells
It really
so
smells
good.
delish.
You want another sniff? This will be your bar. No, because it's really
Yay.
soft. I don't want you to smush it. Hold on. We need to let it set up. So those are my soaps that you guys missed today. I'm sorry about that. I just spent 4 hours shipping books and doing email and I just could not get around to it.
She also did so many videos, she filled up the iPad
Well, that too.
that we bought for those particular videos.
Yes. So, okay, let me clean up my area here
Hey, Mom.
so that my mother doesn't yell at me.
Oh, Jack. Oh, Jack wasn't here for the chicken dance.
Oh, no, he
Hey,
wasn't.
Mom.
Huh?
Your apron looks like a face, a smiley face.
My apron looks like a smiley face? Uh-oh.
Two buttons are eyes and
Okay.
Somber says, yum, orange and clove sounds the best to me. Sue wishes she had smelly vision.
Yes, if you did, I would never be able to keep soap in stock because it smells so good.
Oh, Diana.
Tell
and,
them, Robin, how good it smells.
Diana and somebody else both asked, what does the milk do?
It makes the tops kind of shiny. So that's what it does. Okay. So I'm going to make lip balm. And this is so easy, you guys are going to say, why didn't I do this all these years? So here's my lip balm that I recently made. Ta-da. Okay, that's what we're making. Mike will put the link. I bought
for the lip
these
balm.
off of Amazon. Just little lip balm tubes. We're in Colorado, so we go through a lot. If you want the recipe, it is on page in Dining on a Dime cookbook, page 433. And we go to $4.34 because I also have chocolate and honey and just plain. And I have all the variations that you can do here. So I have in here my coconut oil and my beeswax pellets. I like the pellets, and I'll explain why in just a second.
Maureen said, can you order the soaps on the website with the books because I didn't see them when I ordered books last night.
You can't. I'll have to do a special order for that one, so just email me what you want to order, and I will do that. Okay, so
I'll share the contact form again.
I have my beeswax, my coconut oil, and in this one I'm using sunflower oil. So I'm going to melt these. And this also is basically the lotion bar recipe. The lotion bar is just a bigger percentage, and I think, let's see, is that in here? Yeah, right here, page 432 is the lotion bars, if you want the lotion bars. And I do sell the lotion bars, so if you want the lotion bars, I sell those too. These are great. My sister-in-law works in a hospital, and her hands were raw. And I mean raw. It was nasty. And I gave her one of my lotion bars, and she was just flabbergasted how great it worked because it just works so good. Okay, so I'm heating up my oils and my beeswax.
Yep.
See how my beeswax isn't melted yet? So I'm going to do it just another few minutes here. So this is the same basic recipe for the lotion bars. Now I use the beeswax pellet. Mike will put a link in there to it. I use the beeswax pellets. I got these on Amazon. But you can use regular beeswax from a bar. The problem with that is you have to shave it yourself. Unrefined beeswax.
Beeswax is what you wanted me to put
Yes, is this color. This is the refined. And so if you want a more natural look or a honey type look, you can just use the unrefined if you want. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so then you take your little doohickey here.
The lipstick thing.
Lip balm container. Ow, that is hot. Tara. Ugh. Normally I do this in big batches. I don't just do one at a time. You know, like I'll do 10 at a time. Okay, so then you just pour it in.
Don't spill it on your hand.
Boop. There's one.
Tara makes these and
then-
keeps them all over the house.
I do. I keep them all over because we live in Colorado and we always have chaplets. Whoops. Oh. I overspilled. 2.
Didn't you use these like in your pocket and then bring it to like school and just...
Yes. So David just said something that is true. Okay, so this made 2.5, but only because I dumped some on the counter because I overfilled that one. So it would make 3. This recipe here will make 3 lip balms if you're not messy. You can use a pipette like this if you want for your lip balm. And if you want to flavor your lip balm, you could put some peppermint extract, or you could get these little oils. Can you get the link for the oils, please? The
Yes.
flavor oils. Or you can get these little flavor oils and put those in there instead. And that's it. When you're done, you end up with this. Now what I do, and this is a little tip if you have kids, Jack gets really chapped hands in the winter. I make this up for him. He keeps it in his pocket, and at recess he'll just rub it all over his hand. And it's a little mini lotion bar that the kids can carry to school to put on their chapped hands. Light bulb! Bing, 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 bing. Isn't that a great idea?
That's a great idea. What'd you say? Typical husband.
What did I say, dear?
You said light bulb.
So that is how I said.
To my defense, I'm listening to you.
I know.
Here and here.
Yes, I know. So that's what we do is I send him with Jack and he keeps it in his pocket and rubs it all over his hand. And my sister-in-law does the same thing at work. She'll just keep one and she'll just rub it over her hand when she can't use the big bars. She keeps the big bars at home. So that is how you make homemade lip balm.
Yay.
Any questions?
We do. Although the first one is unrelated lip balm, but Sullivan Homesteader was wondering, am I supposed to brown the pork for the green chili recipe?
Yes, brown the pork for the green chili recipe.
El Villeneuve says, Tara, do you ever make homemade Castile soap?
Yes, I do. Well, and that's pretty much what this is here. This is Castile soap is pure olive oil. That's almost what this is. I had other things, but yes, I am going to be making a pure Castile soap one of these days. I'm trying to get the Christmas stuff done right now just because Castile soap takes 4 months to cure, 4 to 6 months to cure, and I'm trying to get all the Christmas stuff done right now.
So Carol's Cottage says, anxiously awaiting the next part of your story, Jill, and wondering when it's going to come out.
Uh-oh.
Well, the next thing we have was supposed to be the next part, but ended up being tips about Christmas and gifts and stuff.
Well, it relates.
No, I know. But that one should be coming out tomorrow or Sunday.
It tells how Mom paid for Christmas gifts when she was only getting $500 a month or $0 a month.
Right. And then the next regular Penny Pinching Mama one will probably be Tuesday, I imagine.
Yeah. Probably next week.
Basically, as quick as we can get them edited.
Yeah. It takes Mike a little bit to get them edited. We need to do a show on what does Mike do. Everyone thinks you just sit at home and do nothing.
I run around going, the sky is falling, the sky is falling.
Pretty much.
Hi,
yeah.
how's it going?
That's exactly what happens. We're going to do a show on getting the show ready because, yeah. So see, you can see I just took the leftovers from the...
I can't see.
Oops, there's a piece of beeswax that didn't get melted, but you can just see I took the leftovers that was on my spoon and I just rubbed them on my hand, and it makes a great lotion.
Elvinif wants to know, can I use essential oils?
You can, but make sure they're food grade essential oils and not just fragrance essential oils. You can't use fragrance oils. You can use essential oils if they're food grade only. So like this is peppermint extract, pure peppermint oil. And you only use like a drop. I mean, do it to your taste. Like if you make your first batch, then it's not enough, then add more. Now I will say, to make this, to buy this costs about $1 to $1.50 depending on where you get it. To make it costs about 10 cents or so if you reuse your old tubes, which I usually do. If you need to buy the tubes, it's somewhere around 25 cents. But once you buy the tubes, you can reuse them. Now, you can also buy, you can also buy little round tubes, which Michael put in there, little round containers, and you can just put your lip balm in there, in the little round containers instead. And that will work also.
Well, I better hurry if I'm going to keep my ninja status here.
You're going to keep your ninja status. Okay.
On YouTube, they were saying I'm a ninja about putting in links.
Oh, so here's the pumpkin cookies. Now, mine are lighter because I used homemade pumpkin instead of canned. But that doesn't matter. It still tastes the same. It's just in the processing.
Bandana Grandma said, wow, Mike, you're quick on those links, like Radar on MASH. I loved Radar on MASH. He was awesome.
Did you relate to Radar?
Yes. Yeah. Doing all the stuff behind the scenes without anybody knowing.
Nobody knows what you
Except
do.
now everybody knows.
Now everybody knows, especially if we do a video. Okay, so here it is. And then what you do is you take buttercream frosting. Okay, who remembers these? I found this at the thrift store. Mom used to always have this one when I was growing up, and I found it at the thrift store the other day, and I'm like, I have to have that. So now you need to let them cool because these are way too hot. But we'll just let the frosting melt on this one. So
So
you
after I
guys can
bragged on
see.
me, I pasted in instead of the tubes, the other containers.
No, that's what I wanted you to do.
Oh, well, I just
Yeah.
did the tubes too.
Oh, okay. So there's your pumpkin cookies. Isn't that delish? So I just made 2 recipes in less than 30 minutes.
Wow, that does look delish.
It's super hot, but I'll set it over here and you can test it in just a minute. Okay, so any other questions while I make the next batch of cookies?
Well, Grandma's Homestead says lip balm, great for dry feet.
Yes, it works really well. Okay, if you guys have dried, cracked heels and feet, can you go to Living on a Dime? Type in cracked heels. I have the best recipe to cure dried, cracked heels and feet. Not one person who has used this has not written me. They have just gone on and on and on about how terrific this recipe is. So if you have cracked heels and feet, go use this on your feet and it is great. You will say, where have you been all my life?
All right, pasting it in now. Let's see, we had some other things here. Let me take a quick look. As I'm pasting in links. Okay.
All right.
Oh, yummy, they look delicious. Sin asks, can a lip-safe mica be used to tint it?
Yes, as long as it's cosmetic grade coloring. If it's cosmetic coloring, you may. Now, you can also take and, let me see, where'd it go? Hold on. You know when you get your lipstick and it goes down in the bottom and it has a little tiny bit left, you can take a toothpick and scrape that out and add that to this and have a tinted lip gloss with your lip balm to match your lipstick. And it works really, really well. And that is on page 435 in Dining on a Dime cookbook. So if you want the tinted lip gloss, and I am going to do a video on that one day. It'll probably be after Christmas. I don't know, maybe Christmas, we'll see. But we have so much stuff to do for Christmas that I hate to do lip gloss for Christmas, so.
Ready for more?
And don't look at my nasty oven. I still have not gotten around to doing the oven video.
That's because you're too busy doing other things.
I know, it's because I'm making soap right now, so.
Carol's Cottage said, could you maybe use a homemade deodorant container to make one of those for your hands to carry with you?
Yes, so I have a deodorant container that I used, that's all used up, and I was going to show that on a video. Yes. You can take it out and melt it all in there, and then you can have a large lotion bar, and it works really well.
Sullivan Homesteader said the cookbook says to cook in broth for the green chili, so they accidentally did it wrong.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just brown your pork and just go ahead and cook it in the broth, and then keep adding. Just add your broth and just let it simmer for a few minutes, and then it's fine.
Cool. Brown Eyed Babes actually says, tip from a nurse, pre-moisturize before the shift. Important to not go in with dry hands and to begin washing with harsh chemicals and cancer-causing foam washes. So, somebody else, I didn't see who it was, said that the homemade lip balm is the best kind.
Yeah, it really works well. Actually, we really love it. And Janice, or Janice? I don't know. Yes, go ahead and ship to Canada, but you'll have to email me because I have to invoice you. It's $21 for shipping to Canada. So go to livingonadime.com, click on the contact page, order inquiries, and send it that way.
It's still sort of a trial and error thing, so
We're
if you're
still
in Canada
trying
and you
it.
want it, contact us now.
Yeah.
Brown Eyed Babes also says, I see your Dining on Dime has a black binding. Did some have a white binding? Got mine as a gift and it broke. Which binding is on the new books?
The black binding is on the new book. new books, send me your address and I'll send you another book.
The white binding was a long time ago when we had
The white binding was
publisher.
like 6. That was like printing number 6 or something, and that was like almost 10 years ago.
Teresa, I sing a song of my people. Okay, let's see.
Heidi,
Carrie
you want
says I
to see
missed-
what show, Heidi?
Oh, Heidi was, I forgot what she was talking about. I think she was talking about the lip balms and the soaps. Carrie said, I missed making lip balm. Will there be a link on the website? Actually, Carrie.
Mike is putting a link, yes, and we're going to chop up this video, which you didn't know, and we're going to make a separate lip balm video out of this too.
Well, that'll be interesting.
I know, but you're good.
Apparently
You're
so.
editor extraordinaire, honey.
Let's see.
Hey, Penny, I sent you a present today, Penny.
Let's see. Wait, what am I putting a link in?
Lip balm is much cheaper where you are. Here it's $3 to $4. Have mercy!
Well,
if it was $3 to $4, I would not be buying lip balm.
Well, you're talking about the cheap stuff. There is stuff. Can you freeze fresh pumpkin?
Yes. So I roasted my pumpkin and I froze it. I showed it earlier and I froze it. So yeah.
And Lysandra was
So-
just asking for a recap of what we were making.
So we're making, okay, try taste test. We're making pumpkin cookies from our Dining on a Dime cookbook right here and lemon balm. Pretty tasty?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you do say so yourself? Oh dear. And you could do cream cheese frosting, which would be really good.
Sorry. Phyllis says, please video on thrift buy. I'm not sure.
Oh, at the
How
thrift
to buy
store?
at the thrift
Yeah,
store?
I'm going to do that maybe after Christmas on how to buy. Well, actually, that would be a good one for Christmas. Well, I don't know. We just did one on how to do it at a garage sale. You don't have that one on the list, do you?
Which one? Oh, no, although I'm not sure if it's up to your standards, so I'll have to have you see it.
Well, my standards are pretty low, so. Are you sure it's up to your standards? So we just did one on how to buy at a garage sale. I just bought a chair at a garage sale and we filmed me haggling with them. And yes, we'll go to a thrift store. What?
I get my ibuprofen.
Yes.
A lot of people talking about the mixing bowl, and I just put a link in there because a lot of people are asking. Bettina says she has it and it was her grandmother's.
Oh, cool. These are new. But,
Jesse, why is canned pumpkin so orange? They probably dye it.
well, I think they use a different First of all, I think they use a different pumpkin than I use. They use a pie pumpkin, and I did not use a pie pumpkin for this. I used a regular jack-o'-lantern carving pumpkin. So the kind of pumpkin matters. Also, the way they process it matters. And so I think when they process it, it turns it a little bit orange also.
Lynn, how do you keep your silpat so clean? You buy a new one.
I buy a new one. No kidding. Those are brand new because my mother was yelling at me. Those look nasty. Let's see, is my other one on there? I don't think I have my other one. Hold on. No, my other one's... Where is my other one? Oh, my other one's in the trash. I threw it away because it was so bad. I use my Silpat so much. I buy one about every 3 or 4 years, but I really need to buy one every year. And I will be buying one probably every 3 to 4 months if we're going to be doing so much baking on the show. But mine aren't clean. Those are brand new. This is only like the 3rd time I've used them.
Sorry. Hang on just a second, everybody.
Well, hello, Birdie J's son. How are you?
Somebody, I think it was Sullivan, was saying mine has what looks like a sticky note on it, the Dining on a Dime. That would be the same one, the version with the white. No. Is it the
Yeah,
white
that's
one?
the white one. Yeah, the sticky note is the white one that our publisher did.
So that would have been probably 2005, 3 to 5, something like
2003 to 2008.
Oh, I remember those.
that.
Mike has what? Oh, yeah.
What? Oh yeah, that's the sticky note part. Grandma's Homestead says, can you buy cucumber fragrance? The only scent I've been able to use.
Yes, I have cucumber melon. I don't know if that'll work, but I have a cucumber melon, and I should order a cucumber mint. I am ordering... Goodbye, where are you going? Where?
I have no idea.
Well, we need a destination.
On paper, though.
Text us where the destination is.
A lot of people saying they have the white binding book.
Cool.
Awesome.
So if you guys want me to do a certain fragrance for Christmas orders, and you know you would order that fragrance if I bought it, email me and let me know. I'm ordering tonight or tomorrow morning. So if there's something that I think several people will want, I will try to order it from you. I won't be able to do everything, guys, because some are like strawberry and mango and stuff like that, and those will have to be a spring soap. So, but if there's something that you just really want and a whole bunch of people say, oh, I want sandalwood or whatever, then I'll try to do that.
Elf says, LOL Tara, yes, Mike is fantastic, and so are you.
Thank you.
And everybody on YouTube is sending love and prayers to Sullivan Homestead for losing her mom.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Let's see. Insta GC Tutorials is pizza night over here, homemade of course. Top of the ingredients spot on sale from the garden. Homemade
Very
chocolate chip
good.
cookies for dessert. Yum.
Yeah.
El Villeneuve wants to know what to do with leftover rutabaga. I don't know what to do
I
with
have
first
no
time around
idea.
rutabaga.
I've never first time around rutabaga. I've never eaten rutabaga. I have no idea. Is it like a turnip? Could you mash it maybe make mashed rutabaga? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm sorry.
Songbird was asking your mom about canning, but we don't do canning.
Yeah, we don't do canning. We freeze or dehydrate, but we don't really can. I'm sorry.
And El Villeneuve wants to know if your mom thought about doing dehydrating videos.
Yes. The problem is she doesn't have a way to record videos at her house, and she lives in Kansas, and we're in Colorado, so we're going to have to wait until we can get together to do that.
Sharon says, what did you get Big Bear? Taco soap?
No.
That would be cool.
I looked for taco fragrance, but I couldn't find it. I sent him some other bear soap.
It's actually in the background on
It
the show.
actually looks like... No, I sent him another one. That's a mountain with a bear.
No, he put that one on the background.
Diana says, I received my cookbook yesterday. Thank you. And I, as a book lover, says, would you send soap to Canada?
Wait, what was that? Yes, send me an email and I'll send you a book. Shipping is $21 to Canada for Dining on a Dime. Penny Pension Mama is... Okay, $9. Okay, wait, we have to have a moment. Mom, are you joining hands with us? I opened the last box of Penny Pension today to ship.
Whoa.
It's a moment! Okay, so I opened the last box of Penny Pension today. So if you guys...
She must have parked in the garage is what she does.
The dog got out.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay, we'll send Dave after the dog.
Jack is holding up a sign.
Here, come here and show him what your sign says. And your little... So Jack made this little sign. Oops, careful. Can you show him?
Special requests.
second.
Let's see.
Here. The dog got out and he drew a picture of the door and the dog. That's cute. Go see if BJ's out in the garage, if he can go get him.
Grandma Sunset was asking what address for special requests. I think if you mean for soap,
Yes.
I'm sending that. I'm including our contact form on our site. And if it's not for soap, you could always ask us.
Just do the reader questions. Yeah, ask BJ to get him, Jack. Go ask BJ to get him. Penny Pension Mama. So I've only got a few copies left, guys. I opened the last box. So they'll probably be gone pretty quick. So if you want it, it's half price. But once it's gone, it's going to be ebook only. Unless we have Amazon. I don't know. We might have Amazon. We need to look into that. See if they can print books for us.
Big Bear says, guess what we got here today?
Did you
Snow?
like it?
Oh, wait.
Snow.
Sorry. They're in Georgia, so snow would be...
Yay! You got your soap. Did you like that mountain soap? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? And I have to say, that was one honkin' big coyote. I thought that thing was a wolf, and I'm like, there are no wolves in Georgia.
I thought you'd
It
be
was
useful around
huge.
here. Just kidding. That's an inside joke. Sin says, I love Jack's signs.
You and Fried Squash need to do a show together.
Roasted Corn was thinking about dropping in someday. Randomly out of the blue. In the middle of the night when you're doing your show. Let's see.
We're gonna knock on the door one night.
Heidi says, oh, Mike before the live show is the show Heidi was talking about.
Oh, yes, Heidi.
It would go viral, I'm sure.
I'm sure it would.
Shirley says, yes, all pumpkin is squash, but it's a different kind. Can't remember name, just remember it's more orange. Vince says, I didn't get a present. Tina says, are the links on the website? They aren't working for me here. Tina, on Facebook, on some mobile devices, Facebook, the links won't click. The links won't click while the show is live. But when it's over, they will. But also, if you go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/living on a dime, in the description below, all the links are there. And you can click them there. Georgiana says, I watch every time you're on.
Yay, thank you.
Jolene says, how long have you been doing this work? I want to do something like this. I'm a lot like you. I adore you. 17 years.
So, about that story. So, we have been doing this let's see. Next February, it'll be 20 years.
20 years?
Oh my goodness, when I
thinking
first
just...
started to write the book, it'll be 20 years ago, last February, I got the idea to write the book. And it took me 2 years to write the book. And then, since 1999, so how many years is that, 18?
Yes, well...
Almost.
I remember we started the
Not
website
quite.
in 99, so that would be 17 years for the website. But yeah, the book was earlier than that.
So, we've been doing this 17 years almost for the website. And I will tell you, we've had 3 people working and only one of us has gotten paid. So, the last month and a half since we started doing the live shows and promoting our Dining on a Dime cookbook. Just messing with you guys. No, but seriously, if you want to buy a copy...
Mike's pasting a link in right now. Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Since we've been promoting our products and actually promoting them, it's gotten to the point where we might actually earn enough money to make it worth doing. But if you want to be a blogger or a YouTuber, do not expect to make money overnight. It will take you at least 6 months to a year before you will see any significant income. And it could take as long as 1 to 3 years to do major income.
And it really depends on how much you work at it and what kind of work you do.
Yeah.
It's not the kind of thing where you can say, man, I love sewing these kinds of things and I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of what is it that the people want.
It takes a long time to build up your YouTube channel. So if you post something every day, by the time you get 300 to 500 videos on, you might be making $1,200 a month on YouTube, maybe. If you're something that people really find popular and the advertisers like you, but it's not something you'll make money overnight with, and it's not going to make you rich. We aren't even close to being
We've been
rich.
through we've got a graduate degree now from all these years of
Hard luck.
working on it.
There's a reason why we're called Living on a Dime. And we're hoping to move up to living on $1, but...
But it's actually gotten better since we've been doing the shows, and to be honest, I personally like the interaction with all of you.
Yeah.
Because before we would send things out to people, and I wouldn't hear much of what anybody thinks about it, and it was kind of lonely.
Yeah, because he just sits at the library all day long and works away on his computer, and it's kind of, lonely.
Deborah Jane says, hello from England. It's midnight here. I love your feeds. I watch all of them. I love your family.
Wow,
Thank you, Deborah
thank
Jane.
you.
We appreciate everybody. We especially appreciate all of our friends
Staying
in the
up
UK
all night.
and Europe and stuff who,
That's crazy.
watch us late. Oh, Lynn said about the soap hat, thank God I thought it was a horrible wife. I can't get them clean. Actually, we had some that were pretty well used, Lynn, but then Tara bought new ones for the show just because.
Because they were looking so nasty, my mom was like, you can't show those nasty things on TV. I'm like, we're keeping it real. I'm kidding.
Teresa says, I love how real y'all are. It's like hanging out with friends. Thank you.
Oh.
We feel the same way. Let's see. There were some others.
Let's see.
Jesse says, okay, missed the show when you roasted the pumpkin, so I didn't see what you used. It is... We have that in the... I don't think I put that in the video. I'm going to paste that link in on Facebook. Oh, look. Hearts and smiley faces and all kinds of lovely stuff.
So I don't, let's see, who was it that just asked? Oh shoot, the thing went by and I didn't catch who it was, but a good face mask recipe. Jack says, what is that smell? It's pumpkin cookies. Oh. Would you like to try one?
Oh, it's Babette that asked about face
Babette,
mask.
I don't have a good face mask because I don't really use face mask. But if you're talking about for like acne, a charcoal soap would be really good for that. Or neem oil is really good for that. Or neem powder is good for that. In like, if you put some neem powder in some baby shampoo and use that for your face wash, that works really well.
No, sort of.
Sort of? Okay, you can just sit there.
Not too sure about that one, huh?
No.
He doesn't like raisins.
Maureen says, looking for a good food dehydrator. Do you have any recommendations?
I do, but the thing is it's really expensive. It's called an Excalibur, and I was gonna do a review on them. I don't know when I'm gonna do a review because Mom has it back in Kansas actually, and I don't know if she'll have room in her car to drag it out here at Christmas because usually she's pretty stuffed with Christmas presents. So the Excalibur is a great one. We did receive it as a freebie. They wanted us to review it, but it works great. It really, really works great, but it is expensive. So it's not just, you know, 20 bucks or something. It's, I think, a couple $100.
We're feeling all the love on that.
Yes, thank you guys.
Our screen has little hearts and thumbs ups flying across it.
So it's a really, really good one. And I would say for us, it is worth the money spent. We have way more than got our money's worth if we would have had to spend the money to buy one. So, and I'm going to do a review on one. But actually I'm going to contact the company and see if they want to do a giveaway. Because I think that would be pretty cool. I saw them giving away on another channel, so.
Let's see. I love this. Karen says, for the rutabaga, cut into cubes for your dog because they love rutabaga.
Well, who
That's
knew?
awesome.
There you go.
Tina wants to know how much does the book cost?
The Dining on a Dime cookbook is $21.95.
Actually, somebody else is talking about penny pinching.
Yeah, and then our other books are all half price. So penny pinching is like
$6.48.
$6.48. There you go. And we've got our menus, but you do get a free menus on a dime if you order Dining on a Dime. And I'm on my last box of menus also. It's a moment.
But the box of menus are like 300 bucks. I gave it away.
Work with me here. And then quick and easy menus and Dig Out of Debt are all 50% off because we are going to only be shipping Dining on a Dime. We're not reprinting those. We may put them on Amazon to have Amazon reprint, but we're not reprinting those. Maureen, can you get them on Nook?
We have them as, well, we have some of them as Kindle books, and we have them all as PDF. And I don't know if Nook will, I think Nook might do the PDF, but Nook is a sort of special beast where Barnes & Noble doesn't want to play nice with other places, so it may or may not. I'm not 100% sure. You might look online for can you open a PDF on Nook. I think you probably can.
I missed the name, but thank you for whoever said we did a professional job. We work hard trying to make our books look professional, even though we do them ourselves. Jack is not feeling well, so he's kind of off in the living room, and Dave's sitting here looking pretty pitiful.
They're all not feeling very well.
Looking pretty pitiful himself.
Dave's got the look like, Dad, I just want to play League of Legends after the show's over.
Well, that's true.
Robin says, oh man, do we have to wait 2 years for the second book? It probably won't take that long.
I hope not. Mom and I are working on it. We've got quick breads done, we've got meat main dishes, and we've got desserts done right now. So we're hoping, and I already have an editor working on editing it, so.
Let's see, pumpkin cookies. A couple people were asking what the show was today, and
They're pumpkin cookies.
Della is
and
asking
lip
for the
balm.
recipe. Della, I'm pasting it in right now.
And Kelly, yes, you can use pie pumpkins, and they actually work a lot better than the pumpkin I use. They're more flavorful, but you can use a jack-o'-lantern just fine, but I don't.
So April says, I know this is off topic. That's okay, April. We're at that part of the show. I've been sick for a week now, and my kids are sick, so tonight I'm making homemade chicken noodle soup in the crock pot and a pot roast in the slow cooker. Will you ever do a show for crock pot prepared meals like they prepared 20 meals for slow cookers in an hour?
Yes.
Good answer.
But it'll probably have to be after Christmas. I just have so many videos to do between now and Christmas. I don't think I'm going to get it done before Christmas.
So let's see. Penny says, love you guys.
Thank you, Penny. That's
And-
our cat's name too, by the way.
Oh, Robin's super encouraging. Robin's saying, feel better, April. But Robin's already
Wow.
said, feel better, David, and feel better, Jack. And
Well, thank
so
you
you're
guys.
super encouraging, Robin. Is the
Thanks,
dog back
guys.
in?
No. Did he go out? BJ, somebody let the dog out? I don't know. No, he's not back in yet.
Mostly we don't like him walking around in the kitchen because he makes all these clicking
Clanks.
noises and it drives us crazy.
Because
Yes.
I need the keys to simulate it.
Rita says, we appreciate your hard work, especially when we know you're not feeling too great.
Thanks, Rita. And Deborah, you can do it. Soap is great, and it's really not that hard.
Deborah says, I'm going to try to make soap tomorrow. You've
Yeah.
inspired me. And that's what she's responding to. Della, I think I pasted the pumpkin cookies in after this request.
Yeah, Mom said that clay masks works really well. My daughter does use bentonite clay, and I'll have, let's see, do you have a second? You can go here, type in clay mask, and I'll show you the one that she uses for her acne, and it works really well. Scroll down, let's see, this one right here. Mike will get you the link, and my daughter has had this mask for like 3 years. It lasts forever. As a matter of fact, I am going to make a soap with it because it really, really works well on drying up for acne. And so I don't use it, but my daughter does. So thank you, Mother, for reminding me of that because...
So just put it at the bottom down here?
I guess.
Like, oh, sorry.
And Mike's gonna he put a link down in the description below if you're on YouTube. And on Facebook, he's putting it in there right now. This is an affiliate link, so we get like 10 cents if you order it. But thank you for your 10 cents. It helps us.
Yeah, it doesn't cost anything extra, so hey.
Yeah, it doesn't cost you any other extra, but that's just Amazon's way of trying to boost business. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh,
It's okay.
man, my nose itches.
Oops. All right, I missed some of the questions over on YouTube, so let's go back over there.
Soap making.
Sullivan's
Okay.
asking for the soap
Right
making
here.
book link.
Hold on, Sullivan. Let me put it in for you.
Is it up here?
No, go with my email.
Wait, is this it?
Oh, yes, right there. Okay.
See?
Oh, you're so good.
That's
You the
why,
man.
That's why I'd like to get the big box. Just kidding. Sullivan, I just put it in the description. I hope it's there. I don't see
And this
it.
is an excellent book on making, ebook on making soap. It's what I wish I would have had when I first started doing soap, but everyone keeps asking me to write one, and I just do not have time right now to write one. So I'm promoting hers because it's really good, and she's a viewer. I didn't even know that till I asked her about her affiliate program, so I just think that's great. Yes.
I'm not sure if it let me paste it on YouTube. Oh, it looks like it did. But if you don't find it there, it's in the description right underneath the part about our book. Let's see. Big Bear. Big Bear says it's almost time for squirrel
Oh,
soup.
gross.
Not so sure, Big Bear.
Are you seriously eating squirrel soup for dinner, Big Bear? Dude, that's a little homesteading too far there.
Jack,
Just kidding.
a couple of people, Songbird and Robin, said, feel better soon.
Say thank you.
Sullivan says, just Jill, I tried to make au gratin potatoes with my dehydrated potatoes and they came out hard.
That's strange. You have to soak them first, Sullivan. Have I listened? No, we haven't listened to
ASMR videos? Not sure what those are.
I've never heard of it. Because we have our own
Rocky Mountain Relaxation.
Put the link in. Mike's Rocky Mountain Relaxation.
I think I was off on that one. I didn't set it up here.
Here, hold on. He's gonna get. Mike has Rocky Mountain Relaxation, and so I listen to that a lot. I love it. Had him make it.
Tara said, I'd love to have
me.
relaxing mountain streams. And I said, I can make a channel for that.
And he did.
We need to get back to that.
Yes. We need to do some more of it.
Let's see. While we're doing this, is there any questions here? Kelly asks, can you use pie pumpkins for the cookie recipe?
Yes, you can use pie pumpkins. They have a little bit stronger flavor of pumpkin, so they do work a little bit better. But they work really, really well.
So, let's see.
Yeah, so Big Bear, what does squirrel taste like? Yeah, Big Bear, we can help you write a wild game cookbook. It's simple. Get all your recipes in a Word document of some sort, open office, whatever. Get them in there and edited, and then we can help you.
I lost my place.
Although I would write a regular cookbook with some of your other recipes, too. Do both. And write a taco ebook.
Get ready to taco ebook.
Thank you, Birdie. Birdie says we like your channel. We appreciate that. Elf says we don't have squirrels in Iceland. What? Wow.
That's crazy.
Grandma Som said, do a book special for us folks that have already bought the other books and only need the cookbook. Yes. Ruth said made the 2-ingredient pumpkin muffins. Big hit. Made it 2 days in a row. Used 2 different flavors of cake mix. There was a difference on how high they raised. Any idea why?
Wait a minute. Say that again. Made the 2-ingredient pumpkin muffins. Big hit. Made it 2 days in a row. Used 2 different flavors of cake mix. There was a difference in how... Were they 2 different brands of cake mix? Because maybe one brand had more baking powder in it than the other one did.
On YouTube, they're talking about Dehydrate to Store, showing how to rehydrate food.
Yes, she has really good stuff on there. Her stuff is really good. That's where Mom first got into dehydrating.
On the Facebook, I think we might have missed some of the last few comments.
Okay.
Can you look real quick before we...
Sure.
You're fading, aren't you? That's because we're past 5:30 now.
Dave's just sitting there.
Let's see. Yes, there are. Looks like a few more. Lynn says, I just made chicken and dumplings. Yum, Lynn. Can we have some? Rita says, I don't think I've ever seen pumpkin in a tin.
And Kelly, you can roast those pumpkins you got for $1. Cut them in half, scoop out the seeds, roast the pumpkin seeds. We did a video on that on YouTube. It is super simple. You just put them on there and put them on a cookie sheet and roast them for about 30-45 minutes until they're soft. And yes, you can go to our website, livingonadime.com, and get our books. If you're on a mobile device, or on our website, on a computer, click store. On a mobile device, click here for our books.
Laura says, I can't wait to get on YouTube so I can see more of you. There's probably more of us here.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to tell everybody that we're not going to be here Wednesday and Friday next week.
Yeah, so next week we'll be here Monday, but we won't be here Wednesday and Friday. So, because this time, 22 years ago, what were we doing?
We were getting married.
Well, we were getting ready to get married.
Okay.
Yes. We weren't married yet, but we
So I
were
was
getting
like,
ready.
And you were like, ah!
Pretty
Get
much.
this all together!
I wanted to elope. He did not. I had a wedding for him, and he's just sitting there.
But now I'm thinking,
No.
I should have done it.
For the 6 people he had from his side. Ugh.
Who was it that said that? Guess we're getting pretty close. Denise said, saw Elly's YouTube channel. She's great too.
Yay, we'll put a link on there for you.
Karen wants to know what the dog's name is.
Our dog is Buster.
Uh,
Yeah. So, Angie, I don't really have my soap. Michael put the link in there. Can you put a link for my soap?
Yes. Oops.
Um,
The link to the contact form?
yeah. So, I have a thing. No, wait. Was that?
Oh, oops.
That's the wrong
That's the
thing.
book out of the U.S. It's still the contact form.
The soap? Okay. Well, oh, there was a different one on soap. There was the contact page. Or, I mean, my soap page that I had for sale.
Oh, I thought this is what you were wanting to put in. It's on a different... You can go find
Hold
it.
on just a second right there. Show comments. Show comments. And then right
Tell me
here.
soap for sale.
Okay,
Oh, here
so
I've been
here's
putting the contact form.
here's the link for my soap where you can buy my soap. I don't have all my stuff on there yet because, frankly, I'm selling it out quicker than I can get it on there because people are watching my videos. So here's my Christmas cheer that'll be ready in about 4 weeks. Here's my cherry pie, mini cherry pie, and here's orange and clove I just did. So those are some of them that I have. And I have a list on there of what's available.
Did you
right
say the
now.
date of our wedding anniversary?
I did not.
Oh, because Sue says that's my wedding anniversary. We'll have to get with Sue later about that. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. It's next week.
Uh,
Acorn bread. No, I haven't ever done acorn bread. Interesting. Yes, it's next week. 22 years of marital... 22 years, that's all I'm saying.
You guys be the judge.
All I'm saying is we're still married. I don't know
22
how
years of
happily. Let's see,
What?
is today a happily or is today not a happily?
Just say 22 years.
Today's
of
a
success.
happily.
I'd say we're as normal as you can be.
We're at least speaking this week.
Yes.
Oh, just kidding.
I'm going to put Elly's YouTube channel link on here just because it came up. And I think we're just about out of questions and things.
All
We're gonna
right.
take a quick look and make sure we didn't miss anything.
You guys are getting chattier and chattier, which is good. All right.
Lots of happy
Thanks,
anniversaries.
guys.
Thank you.
Mom
Man.
wants to know, does she get credit for putting up with you? I don't know.
Okay, I have to tell you that when we were dating, I worked in a tourist restaurant in Estes Park, Colorado, and Jill, Tara's mom, came in and she wrote on a napkin something like, "You may have my daughter's hand in marriage, and if you give me free dessert, then you can have her dog and cat too." So, I guess it was worth the dessert, but you were worth it. Not sure about the dog and cat. Oh, he was a nice dog. What am I to say? So anyway.
Do we only take PayPal? No, Ramona, we don't only take PayPal except for Canadian orders or overseas orders. Anything outside the U.S. we have to take PayPal. But you can use your credit card on our process. Our PayPal is our credit card processor, but you don't have to have PayPal to use it.
All right. Melinda says, you guys were meant for each other.
Oh.
Okay.
We felt it. Did you feel it? It was just...
Yes. All right. Well, I think
All
that
right,
appears to be
guys.
most of the questions. So
Please like, share, comment, and smell your soap.
Songbird says blisters instead of bliss.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I have a good lotion bar right here for that.
Yeah.
Livingonadime.com. Please subscribe, share, like, whatever else there is to do. Tweet.
It's tweet. You never know that one because we don't tweet.
Yeah, I don't twit.
Too many other people tweeting already. Let's see.
Tweet. Yeah, tweet. So please do all
We've tried
that
doing
stuff.
Twitter, but didn't really do anything for
I
us.
can't keep up with what I have now. I can't even get the things on YouTube that we need on YouTube.
Yeah,
So
I would never get anything done as ADD as I am with Twitter.
oh my word, that would be a nightmare. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Big Bear, I hope your soap helped you sleep tonight. Have a good one, guys.
Good night.
Oh, this just smells so good.
You guys should be stopped.
Make your senses alive.